Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. Think about this. In the direct mail industry, the difference between a multi-million-dollar successful promotion and one that fails can be 1/10 or 0.2%, okay? So this really is a game of mathematics and measurement, but you're disappointed that you didn't get 3%. But don't worry about that. That is not an accurate rule. There's no answer to that. It all depends. It depends on your market. It depends on your message. It depends when the mailing hit. It depends on your offer, your price. It depends on the way they contact you. So get that out of your head. All I want you to look at are the results. And you have a successful promotion you should be proud of, because now you could get clients anywhere in the country by mailing this postcard. You'll test it again, but based on your first mailing, you have a winning way to get clients automatically without you going out there calling and knocking on doors. Your postcard is knocking on the doors. Now, we're just looking at your results. I could look at your postcard and I could look at the headline, I could look at the offer, I could look at how it was mailed, I could look at when it was mailed, and we could also look at your follow-up system with those clients. We could look at what you say when those first 5 clients call. What do you say on the phone? We could increase that response, probably double it, just with some simple changes. Hi, this is Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com and Consulting Secrets. Here's another exclusive HMA training on how to conduct an opportunity analysis. This is actually a paid client who paid me $2,500 to take him through an opportunity analysis and to do a USP, project number 1 for him. We've combined part of the USP and the opportunity analysis in this 1-hour call. Please listen in as I conduct the opportunity analysis following along in the PDF that you have available to you. I hope you enjoy. Well, let's start. I'm going to take you through what we call an opportunity analysis, and feel free to interrupt me at any time. I'm just going to be asking you a lot of questions. What I do and what my company does is work with business owners, people like yourself, helping them maximize their marketing success. Most of our clients are small and medium-sized companies with sales under $5 million per year. Now, I work with a unique marketing approach. We look at all of your marketing assets, and we find ways to leverage and optimize your success from these assets you already have in place. But I try to leverage existing assets. You can often realize dramatic and profitable growth without having to invest a lot of money and make a lot of significant changes in your business operation. So I'd like to take you through this process and see where you are, where you're going, and how you're getting there, and see if there might be some ways we can help your business grow. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, so you're probably wondering, even though we've negotiated an agreement, how I get paid. And I would tell you that I work strictly on a project-by-project basis. And depending on what we do, the fee is usually anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000 per project. Now, most of the businesses we work with fall into 1 or 3 different situations. And here are the different situations. Number 1, they are doing okay but want to do better. Or 2, they are stagnant and there's no growth, or 3, they are declining. Tell me where you guys are now, Ryan.
We're doing okay. We're looking to do better. Right now, we're pretty much a break-even. Whatever we go beyond this will turn profitable for us.
Are you in a profitable situation or just a break-even business?
Just breaking even.
Just breaking even. And how long has it been like that?
It's been up and down.
You've had this lab for 3 years?
Actually, 3-4 months ago, we turned profit, but one large client dropped out just a month ago.
Okay, and that kind of hurt you?
Yeah. That kind of put us right back to break even.
Okay, so you would like more growth?
Yes.
How much more growth would you like to see, realistically?
We were thinking of, at the end of the year, we'd like to be at a run rate of $70,000 a month revenue.
And what are you at right now at your break-even?
We're still below $40,000.
Can I say you're right at about 40,000 for numbers?
I would say about 37,000.
Let's just say it's 35,000. So if we can double your business, you can be at a nice, profitable situation.
Really.
Do you have an idea of the margins of your business? Is there a standard markup on lab technician services for dentists?
We pretty much maintain it around 50% gross margin.
If something costs you $100 to produce, you're going to sell it for $200 back to the dentist?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so you just double it, keystone it. Is that standard in the industry that you've seen?
I think it is standard, but what's not standard is the cost of it. We operate a little bit differently from other labs. Most of the traditional labs would produce most of the products in-house and thereby jacking up the cost tremendously because, as you know, the labor situation, especially in the dental technician area, is pretty lacking.
So what do you have to pay labor to do this work for you? Are you doing it all yourself right now?
No, I do have technicians. It varies in their degree of proficiency. It's different kinds of skills, obviously different levels of pay.
We're going to get into all this. So let's talk about, and this is something real important, your unique selling proposition. And we're going to get a lot of this information as we go through this. Why should people do business with you? Give me a reason. Why should dentists do business with you? And first of all, tell me, is your main customer base dentist?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, and are you working just geographically, or can you do lab work nationally?
Potentially, we could certainly do lab work nationally. There's really not much stopping us from doing it, and there are other larger labs already doing it. But obviously, for a particular dentist, if we can work locally and be able to support him locally, that will be just one added benefit.
Okay. Why should a dentist do business with you? If you were at a party or whatever and you met a dentist in your local area and you guys were talking and he found out you were a lab and he said, well, I'm always looking for lab people, but what makes you different from the other people locally? Why should I use you? What would you tell him at this point?
Well, I would tell him we go beyond manufacturing the product. We look for opportunities to save doctors' chair time. And chair time is usually what's costing them the most, not the product.
Is this something unique that other labs aren't really incorporating in their business?
I wouldn't say it's unique. I would say traditionally most of the labs will focus on manufacturing the product. But once they toss the product over the fence, they don't really pay too much attention on how would dentists install the product in patient's mouth.
Okay, let's talk about a specific example of something that your lab will produce for the dentist and tell me how you're going to save him chair time specifically with that item. Give me an example. Would this be related to a bridge or a crown or something?
Yes, let's take a crown and bridge situation. We have a quality system, we call it 3 by 39 by 40, meaning we check it in three-dimensional view, and we have 39 points of checklist.
On each one of your bridges or crowns or all your products?
On the crown and bridge specifically.
Did you come up with this?
Yeah, I came up with it.
When did you come up with this?
About 5 months, I would say.
What made you come up with this?
Because I wanted to focus on the chair time aspect of it and not just the product.
Let's talk about what chair time means in dollars for a dentist. Let's say a guy was going to a mediocre lab, and the lab produced a crown for the dentist. How much chair time would an average skilled dentist take to put that in? And then let's talk about what that relates to money in his pocket in relationship to chair time.
Okay, the issue with chair time there is going to be inconsistency. A lot of times you get a crown by luck, you bid. But a lot of times the crown needs to be adjusted somehow. And if the adjustment cannot fix the issue, the crown needs to be sent back to the lab and the patient needs to be rescheduled.
So that totally wastes that appointment and wastes another appointment in the future. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to hardtofindseminars.com. Thanks for watching.